when we had these conversations talking about like men leading and stuff like that, right? Like a lot of y'all are hit at and think that like you just supposed to make the decision on every goddamn thing, and that ain't what a leader is, bro. I don't know
even as someone who
what rock y'all living under, man.
I take into account the things that like my employees say, things that my clients say, and I try to make fair decisions based off of that. And sometimes I'm wrong in those decisions. Yeah, I can look back and be like, man, I could have done this, but you learn from that. Nobody should just, even presidents, they have a cabinet. Yeah, come on now. Yo, welcome back to another episode of The Great Deliberators. I am one of your hosts, Mr. Imperator Rose. It's your boy DK.
And one time for our boy O-Bean.
Say your name, make your name right.
All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you could do me a favor, please hit that like and subscribe button, because that helps with the algorithm and it helps grow the show more. And also, we would just appreciate it because it's kind of the thing to do now. So if you're gonna tune in, you might as well do that shit.
Yeah, you feel like we get more viewers, but they're not subscribing.
We actually lost a subscriber. Yeah, we lost one. You know what's crazy is so YouTube has like this thing called like click-through rate, which means like people actually like clicking on your video. So our last 3 videos have produced like the best click-through rate of like any of our previous 50, 60, however many we've done so far now. But we've gotten the least amount of views like over a 3-week span of
like that means that they're going out of their way to click on our stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like it means like it's showing up, but YouTube isn't promoting our videos. So we probably need to go back and figure out like when we said some shit that was like,
man, I don't give a fuck YouTube,
dog. Hey, yo, I'm definitely cutting that out because he's trying to kill the momentum.
I'm not trying to kill the momentum.
Dog,
if they out here doing, you know what I'm saying?
I just explained to you, they might be nuking us.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm good.
What you mean that's cool, bro? You're not even making sense. The whole point is to grow.
He is right, but I'm just saying about? if you're not allowing us to like, you know what I'm saying, reach. I
understand your sentiment, but keep that shit here.
All right,
you know what I'm
saying? I just want you to know on the inside.
All
right, let's get to it.
Hold on, man. But before we start, man, I come to y'all with bad news. Unfortunately, y'all, I did not get the job. What's the fatality button? Hit the fatality button.
Oh, no.
I'll take that. Oh, man's clapping.
Fatality.
Hey, man, he used these buttons more than anybody here.
I really only know the one for that mug. Everything else. And then use a fucking nut. I know that. Yeah. That's it.
With that being said, man, honestly, I don't hold no ill will, man. Look, the thing is I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep it a bean because being honest with yourself is the only way you grow in life. I was punching well above my class weight, and I knew that going into this, right? Yeah. But the hope is, once you got to that last part, that, experience, things like that wouldn't be a factor. But ultimately, at the end of the day,
it was.
When you're talking about the kind of money you're talking about, experience absolutely came into play.
Do you know who got the job?
No, I don't know the guy. But unfortunately, he's somebody that been around for a minute. That he actually knew 2 people there. And he was running a higher volume program than I was. So
you're not mad at this.
So at the end of the day, I can't be mad because, I'm a realist, right? Like if I'm sitting in a chair and I got the opportunity to hire somebody that is, I do see a lot of potential in this person, but then I got this person with experience and they can also talk that talk and walk that walk. I'm probably going to lean that way, even if I wind up having to pay that person a little more, because I'm a big believer in having superstars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not mad.
Yeah. So in which case, the dope thing is homie gave me some career advice. I'm gonna take it, and I'm saying I'm gonna try to build upon that, and then hopefully one day, when I'm sitting in that chair the next time, I can actually, be, go round for round.
What was the career advice?
He told me I needed to find my way as a number 2 into a major program, and then from there learn the expenses. And so it was certain expenses that he brought up that I don't really deal with, and so just as far as what I do, so I'm a parts manager for a material handling company. It's a little bit different than a parts manager for a dealership. Because a parts manager for a dealership has a shit ton of expenses that, where, they account for it daily. In my field, we only account for it monthly. So I watch my expenses every day, like freight, different things like that. But I don't see how I'm doing well financially until the end of the month when I get my P&L. So then I get to see if I recouped all my freight back, all these little different things, expenses, office supplies, all that type of shit. I don't deal with it daily. But see, as as a dealership, you got drivers, you got to deal with gas. Somebody gets into a collision, tires, wear and tear, all of that. So in which case, it's a bit different. But with that being said, it was one of those things where it just came down to experience, and unfortunately, I didn't have it. So it is what it is, man. I was definitely bummed out, but what I'm saying, I had my little pity party. Shit's over. So in which case, it was on to the next one. What I'm saying, these applications ain't gonna
Back
stop.
to the grind.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm keep throwing these resumes out here. The thing is what's funny is this actually, I was trying to get out of parts management because I was like, man, I don't want to do this no more. I don't really know if there's no money in this. There's absolutely money in being a parts manager for a dealership. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's my next goal, is to get to one of these Nissan, Ford, Chevy dealerships, trying to get this money, man. Okay. All right. With that being said, man, we ain't got no super news to talk about this week. Ain't nothing really major happened.
Yeah, still haven't arrested P. Diddy.
You know what I'm saying? Still haven't. Crazy. Ain't really.
Can we make that
news.
a pod? Like, we don't need to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about P. Diddy.
Ain't much news though. You know what I'm saying? Like in any facet, you would think that
everything's been quiet.
Like I'm saying,
which kind of scares me a little bit.
Huh?
We should be getting something.
Maybe, right? I'm just saying, dropping a video, something. They confiscated a bunch of evidence, right?
Everything's been very quiet on that front.
I'm just saying, we're not getting leaks,
Nothing.
Okay, so hey, who knows? Maybe 2025 gonna be the year where boom, boom, boom. Maybe they hit you all at the beginning of the year. Toward the end of the year, they know Christmas, all that
Christmas
shit
time.
coming
Hey
up.
guys, we got a present for y'all.
Yo, drag that boy in through the courtroom.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, man. Let's get started here. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a topic we talked about before, but we just gonna run back through this one. So this shit says, this comes by the way of on-site on Instagram. It says, someone invites you out to chill. You get there and 6 other people are in attendance, good vibes, conversation, and people. You have one drink that you sipped on the entire time. Bills comes, it's $1,380. They want to split it 8 ways. What you doing?
I hope that I would be able to give you a different response and say that I've grown from situations. But I'll be honest, there's no way I would be in this situation. It's impossible.
I'm leaving.
But you know what? Splitting it 8 ways is not a problem.
Okay for you.
I'm just gonna no. Splitting it 8 ways is not a problem. It just won't be equal parts. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's no problem. I have no problem splitting it 8 ways.
Yeah, that ain't the issue.
Yeah, it's not. Matter of fact, I'll drop 25 on this thing. I don't even know how much my drink was.
Yeah, that ass.
My drink could have been $10, but you know what? Because you know what I'm saying. I just don't want to. Yeah. I'm not sliding nobody 30. I'm gonna slide you 25.
25, okay.
I'm gonna stand on that.
Yeah,
it's $25.
I feel you. Yeah. So I'm gonna cash out my homegirl $30 and I'm leaving. Let me go use the restroom real quick. I'm out of here.
I wouldn't even say I'm using the restroom. All right, y'all, I'm out.
Okay. Shout out to you. I'll deal with the consequences later. Hey, let me go use the restroom real quick. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
I'm out of here.
Hey, check your phone. You got $30.
Yeah, splitting 8 ways is really not a problem. I mean,
this is crazy to me. It's crazy to me to even think that you would.
I don't think anybody would even ask me to evenly go in.
It's unreasonable.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even going to give you the reaction I gave last time.
First off, you know me though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You know for a fact that I'm not about to pay for y'all drinks, because essentially that's what's going on here. I'm paying for y'all drinks.
I don't even know why y'all invited me.
like that ass. This was.
Don't even know why.
Y'all think I had money for this?
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying.
But I would know better. I mean, when I order the drink and they don't ask me for my card or anything, I would. Hey, no, it's gonna go on the no. I don't want it on nobody else's tab. I'm
gonna close this out right now.
Close that.
Yeah, that
right
ass.
now.
There we go. Yeah.
Let me close.
Every
that
time
now.
I ask you for a drink, close that stroke.
Yeah,
you're gonna need this card. Because again, man, I don't understand how this keeps coming up. Apparently, this must be a thing that heavily goes amongst friends and shit. I don't really know. I've never been fortunate enough to go out with friends where this is a thing where we sit around.
The opposite happens.
It just drinks.
The opposite happens for me. I just went out to watch a comedy show at the Improv, and me and my boys had went, and the bill came. You know James.
Yeah.
And I had put everything on my card or whatever, and then James was like, he afterwards was like, nah, man, I got it, and just paid for the whole thing.
Shout out to him.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, bet, say less.
Yeah, see, had I got this new job,
and when he did it, I was like, I might even gonna protest. I'm good. You got it.
For
you
sure.
can shout out to your job. You were, chemical engineer. You got that.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Some people got it, and listen, let me.
And I had it. I will make it very clear. I did have it.
I'm glad he had it. I don't have it.
But if somebody else decides, hey, I have it too. Yeah, my nigga, you got it too.
And that's another thing, right? Like you kind of got to understand, like at the same time, like you got to be aware of like your friend's financial situation too.
Yeah,
right?
big facts.
Like dead ass. Like if I got this job and been invited, don't get me wrong, I probably still would like. It's gonna take me a while before.
I'm not doing that.
It's gonna take me.
The bill was like $120 or something like that.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for
that
sure.
$1,300 nonsense on one drink, that's not happening.
Obviously, I'm not talking that egregious, but I'm saying, right, when you go out with friends, right, and you can finally like really cover the bill and like not sweat it all, like for sure. Like I mean, like I could see myself getting to that point one day. But the thing is, right, is you a sucker, as a matter of fact, to invite your friend that you know is making like $50,000 a year, run up a $1,400 tab, and then expect for him to split that shit with y'all.
But I also think in the opposite. I think it's sad. Drinking? I think it's sad for some because there are people out there, bro, who will go out and get a free meal. You know what I'm saying, out of people, and like won't say nothing when the bill comes, or like gotta go use the bathroom or whatever the case may be. Yeah, and that shit is sad. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do think that when you go out and you partake in any kind of like eating or drinking, whatever the case may be, you need to expect at a bare minimum to cover your shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
At a bare, be able to like, don't come out of your house and accept to go anywhere where funds need to be expensed, and your ass decides to go to the bathroom conveniently every time a bill comes. Yeah. Because that shit be pissing me off.
Yeah, that's the flip side of it.
You know what I'm saying? It be pissing me off. Like, so... but I'll leave it at that.
But yeah, but
if you're a bum, stop being a bum.
So yeah, at the same time, you also got to know that friend too, right? Or that family member that you know.
Respectfully.
You know what I'm saying? So one, you shouldn't be inviting them out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know.
What he said.
That they ain't going to have it. So.
What he said.
So, you know, again, man, at some point you get to an age where you just kind of got to know your people, man. And I'm just saying, going out and spending drinks and you not clearing at least 6 figures each, spending $1,300 on drinks is wild.
And I'm gonna give y'all like a real good tip.
Wild.
Start going out by yourself. Like,
sure.
Go to the movies. If you single and you don't always need to go out with somebody.
Yeah.
Go get a drink and go get like some food and then like treat yourself. That's not a problem. As a matter of fact, it is the most greatest of experiences to have.
Probably the most economical way you can have fun.
Financially great. Yeah. You know, it is financially great to go out and you spend $35 and you a little tipsy if you like to drink, and you know you got some food in you. Like it's just, and you got some entertainment. Like what?
Yeah,
you know,
sound like a good time to me.
Instead of dropping 115, 120, when you got to take somebody else out. Respectfully, you know, love a good date, but that should be pricey. You know, we need to start putting a damn cap on this. Can we get date insurance?
Like if you ain't feeling it, you can
get this shit insured. This date need to come with a rebate.
Take it to arbitration.
Yeah. This date need to come with a rebate.
I like to file a claim.
Once the date is completed, you file your shit and you get back like $50. You know what I'm saying?
File a claim.
If Kamala can make that a thing,
hey yo,
just turn in.
Nah, because boys will start abusing.
Turn in your receipt. No, you get 12 of them a year for all men out there. You get 12 of them a year. $50 reimbursement on a date. Please, let's do that.
Damn.
Come on.
Can you imagine being dragged into arbitration because somebody wants their money back because the date was wet? The date was wet.
She didn't say nothing. No. She just fucking sat there. Kept ordering shit.
All she did was eat.
Kept ordering shit.
I mean, she didn't say one word, bro.
And then packed up half the food, took it home.
And then I seen the nigga pull up after I
left. No, what? What?
Hey, we fighting, dog. Yo, I know you ain't got nothing to do with this, but I can't beat her.
Yeah, and all you do is send her a text and said, "I'll see you in court."
Slide a nigga across the street, and it'd be like, "And I'm gonna see you in court on Monday."
See you in court.
Sorry, big dog. I hate that to do this to you, but I can't beat her up. So you gotta ensure this wrath. And you was about to eat my leftovers anyway, homie. So no. So you already know what's up.
Nigga, what you mean? Yeah, he is finna eat your leftovers. What the hell out them hoes? And he gonna smoke in her shit.
Oh
you
man,
get high in her crib.
Oh
eat
man,
the food and that's it.
Dog,
you done fed 2 people.
Hey
dog.
yo, I'm glad I ain't single no more.
That shit's just trifling.
That shit sounds like hell.
And I know everything I just said probably be happening for real.
It do be happening
every Friday and Saturday.
You know, every Friday and Saturday somebody get took, man.
Come on, man. Just a sucker. A fucking sucker, dog. Go take yourself out. That's the moral of the story.
It's like we're wasting our time, dog.
Go take yourself out and go home, nigga.
Oh man,
you can't get on Pornhub though. They cut that shit out. All right, let's go.
Damn, they did.
Dog, I know you don't be using that shit. Yeah, they cut it out.
What you mean?
Yeah, state of Texas, nigga. It's no longer.
Damn, they got rid of Pornhub.
They got rid of Pornhub, dog.
Damn. Hold on, wait. You talking about the state of Texas or like in general? Like,
state of Texas cannot do it. You can go to another state like Atlanta, maybe.
Oh shit, ain't none of the VPN can't fix.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's sad. You got to get a VPN to get on Pornhub
to enjoy yourself a night.
God damn, just glass of wine,
hey, bro,
some Vaseline, and a guy.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You don't know.
You want to know the day that I found out? I was crushed. I done set everything up. I was
ready to rock and roll.
Got the phone sideways.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know that about 3 or 4 little categories you go through. You go,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put them on. Yeah, that shit dead. That shit I tried to put my ID in there for a second. It said log in, and then it just wouldn't work.
Damn. No, that's crazy, bro. Like
some hoes. I was it.
You think I would know about that?
You know what's crazy? It worked.
Huh?
It worked. I haven't really been doing the shit.
It kept you from hey, Project 2025 at work, baby.
Let's go, Trump!
We clearing porn addiction out here, baby.
Yeah, hey, I'm with it. I'm with it. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pornhub. Well, not really y'all, but thank you, thank you, government.
We clearing
for
porn.
Making my screen.
We clearing porn addictions out here.
Putting that shit on child lock.
Okay. Woo.
Parental services.
Damn.
All right, let's go.
That's wild.
That's
man.
crazy. That was the introduction to our pod.
Bro.
Let's go to the next
dog.
That's the
So hold on, wait. You can't put like I'm 18 and get in.
Dog, you want to see the shit? I'll show you.
Dog, yeah, dog. I'm for real. They blocking grown people.
You think I'm joking? You cannot watch porn, bro.
Hey, dog, that's really like some low key like dictator. That's communism, bro.
I'm cool with it though. At least for porn. Dear user, as you may know, your elected officials in Texas are requiring us to verify your age before allowing you access to our website. Not only is this no. Listen, you gotta sign in, bro. You gotta put your
government ID
and have your ID.
Nah, bro.
Who's doing that?
Nah, bro.
I'm not doing that,
bro. No,
I'm not doing that.
Nah.
What?
Nah, y'all ain't about to expose me on the internet.
Expose me for the porn that I watch. These are most vulnerable, intimate moments. You gotta let you see what the. Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
Hey yo,
all the ebony midget porn I'll be putting on.
Ebony midget porn. No, hey, I swear to God,
this is why we don't get no traction on YouTube.
This is why.
this is why
YouTube ain't playing with us, dog.
They're like, no, we can't have this foolery.
What? We tried to help y'all out.
We can't have this foolery out there.
I took it for granted. Okay,
all right, come on, what's up?
All right, this next one, man. This is a pretty good topic, man. So let me ask you this. So it says, your friend confesses that they've developed romantic feelings for you, but you don't feel the same way. Is it possible to still remain friends with that person?
No.
No, not in any capacity.
It wouldn't work. Wouldn't work.
Now let me ask you this. And are you saying that it wouldn't work, or that you wouldn't even want to try to remain friends?
I just don't think it would work, so I probably would not try to remain friends. I'm really good at like the cutting shit off, especially now. I'm old. I've realized that I'm old now. If I just feel like it's not working, and this is dead weight, then it's done. And I don't want to be I have maybe 2 to 3 female friends that I'm like real cool with, and if they were to tell me that they have like feelings for me, though I would appreciate it in the moment, I would just immediately know that now it's awkward going forward. Like the conversation that we have, we can I don't know where I would just be questioning so much stuff. You got to keep that shit to yourself. Because if I wanted to make my move, then I'll make my move. Or you can somehow passively aggressively or indirectly like find out if I like you as well, or if I would. But nah,
damn, it
wouldn't work. But that's me though. I can understand how people can.
But you saying like flat out, like just saying, "Hey, I want to see where it's going." The thing is I've never been in this situation, right? And so
I don't. Have I been in this situation?
Because
I haven't. I don't think I've been in that situation.
Because I imagine it like this, right? Because it's to me, I feel like it's slightly different for men and women, because I feel like as a man, you could definitely tone down your sexual attractiveness to a woman. But I don't know. I'm at an age now where a lot matters more than when I was younger. You know what I'm saying?
You're 100% right.
Like teens and early 20s, right? Like as long as I'm sexually attracted.
But now that I know,
I'm gonna try to take a chance. Yeah.
It's like now that I know that you feel that way, even if like there's that one night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where we're still friends or whatever. You just come out and you got that dress on and it's hitting you a type of way. At that point, I feel like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do I have a shot? And I just feel like that right there, that moment is why the friendship will be doomed.
Damn.
Like I don't know. But
I mean, I guess
again, this might be a thing where I need to experience it to really feel like, because if I had one of my 3 people would like tell me something like that, I'm gonna have to rip them.
Yeah.
Like, yo, why would you do that?
Why'd you fuck it up? I don't know, because like I said, my thing is like you talking to 36-year-old, 37. I forget how old I am. Going on 30, 37 thing. You talking to that version of me, right? Like early 20, late teens me, you know what I'm saying? Even if like I'm not necessarily pursuing something, I probably still, if my female friend was attractive enough, I probably still had like some level of sexual attraction to them.
Yeah, but I just didn't pass that sexual attraction. It like,
but I'm saying, but had they told me it, then I'm probably going to act on it because the sexual attraction is there.
Which is the friendship is doomed.
But okay, but I'm saying, but it's people that's still friends today after years.
You know what's crazy is that
after years of awkwardness, probably though.
Okay, but you're asking me today, do I think that it would be doomed? The answer is yes, because I feel like
I think I'm more mature enough to handle that though. Like I think actually younger me is probably doomed, because like at that point you can't get past the fact that like it's a level of attraction and y'all really can't be around each other without it being weird.
I don't know, man. This is a hard question. I would just need to experience it. I would need more context, like the person and all the above, because you're right. If I'm attracted to you and I'm still friends with you, then possibly like the attraction may then sink in, like, you know, let me give this a try. But I'm also telling you that if I'm not attracted to you, because you just told me, now I just feel like, you know, we can't go back from here. Like I can't unhear what you just said.
Yeah, but I don't know. Situations. You can't talk it out. You can't like.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk it out. I mean, I guess, but I don't know.
I'm just saying, so because you almost make it seem like black and white, like you're just gonna fall flat. Like I'm saying, there's a version here where like that person tells you, and then you know you either reciprocate it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And then it's awkward for like at least the next couple of meetings, and then you know y'all go out to lunch or something, hash it out, and be like, "Yo, hey, that was I know that was weird, but I don't want to lose this friendship. You still my friend, shit." You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I think I think it's the degree at which the person tells you. I guess that's the best way I can say it, right? Like if you're just testing the waters, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a level of attraction, I think you can get past that. But if you talking like
I'm in love with you, like, which is kind of how I'm like,
yeah, okay, that's like, how you saying it. Okay, got you.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I've known you for 2-3 years, and you're the man that I would like,
that I've always wanted. And shit. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Because how else would you just like? So at that point, it's just like, damn.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, it's done. It's the Enzo. Like,
because I feel like that's the only way that it could really kind of be.
No, you can test the waters. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's get this a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we real cool together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of all these bums and shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, men that ain't worth for them. Let's see where it goes, right?
Hey, for all y'all men out there, continue to be bums, please.
Huh?
You hope.
I mean, you ain't got to tell them that. They gonna do it.
Yeah, keep doing it. Like, go buy that video game.
Damn, my man shitting on niggas. No. But you niggas out here that ain't taking care of niggas that ain't taking care of their shit and buying video games. Y'all niggas is
put them shoes on credit.
Y'all is bums.
As a matter of fact, when your lease is up, go sign another lease. You know, and get a pool view.
Look,
for extra $35 a month.
Hey, speaking of bad financial advice, have you heard about this Chase Bank shit?
Nah.
Not to segue out of this. So Chase Bank has like a glitch. I
saw a meme. I don't know what happened, but I saw a meme of like black people standing in line all the way like a Chase ATM.
Dog, niggas have been withdrawing $10,000, $20,000, 30,
I don't know
40,
why they think this shit gonna work.
$50,000 out of their account, and then logging back into the account and seeing that their account is negative that money that they took out, bro. What did you think was gonna happen?
I guess now go ghost if that's what you want. But you just now you know that like you're now in debt that amount. Go do something really good with that money and hopefully flip it and come back and give Chase back their money. If you can think about it that way, free loan. It's a free loan.
Yeah.
And we need this back in maybe a couple months.
You're still going to jail.
This. I don't want to say you're going to jail.
You going to jail.
No, you giving back their money.
Uh-huh.
Give back their money.
You took out $10,000.
Yeah, you shouldn't have gave it to me.
You know you ain't had $10,000. Okay,
but we can go fight this in court if that's what you want to do. But I'm just saying,
you're gonna lose.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But the money that you're gonna spend to take all these people to jail, if I'm Chase, I'm not pressing charges if you give me back the money. Now, if you don't, then I would need to press charges on you.
You're talking about the amount of people that's dealing with. Okay,
come on now. Gotcha. So let's just keep it a bean. Okay. At the end of the day, that's Chase's fault for allowing people to be able to pull out that money. You had the glitch. You get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So yeah, I don't want to hear none of that.
I still feel like Chase got the money to make examples out of niggas, and they gonna take some niggas to jail.
And when it's beneficial to them, they're not just gonna go waste money to make examples.
But I feel you though, because see me, I know me, I'm vindictive. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Chase makes
shareholders.
Chase makes
shareholders are not going to say go spend billions of dollars to make examples out of niggas. They're not doing that.
Chase make billions of dollars a year, bro. They could definitely do it if they wanted to, but I'm saying, I guess to just get past it, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Also, Chase, y'all don't know this, but Chase about to start charging niggas for bank accounts. The free bank accounts will start going away.
Oh damn! I already got one, so I'm grandfathered in, I guess. Because if they start charging me, I'm getting the fuck up out of it.
I'm about to say, because what I saw was like 530, whatever.
I got a decent amount of money in my Chase account. They should not charge me.
It depends. Because if you got one of the
I got a little, you got a decent, little 10 ball plus,
decent amount in the
10 ball plus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
maybe a little 25 ball. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we'll see.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, y'all doing enough of my money. Y'all better not be charging me,
loaning the shit out that money.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know about fractional reserve banking?
No.
Damn, and I'm gonna have to put y'all up on game.
Put me on, not today.
Not today though, but one of these days I'm gonna blow y'all mind when I talk about fractional reserve banking. All right. Anyway, getting back to it though, because we segued off a little bit. Dog, yeah. So I guess I see your perspective, right? Like if you talking balls to the wall, lay it all out on the line, yeah, that's probably not redeemable. But I was thinking more of, kind of testing the waters. Hey, I'm kind of feeling you, so on and so forth. I think you can get past that. Okay. But depending.
Hey, you invited on Thursday. I know be on the pod, but y'all not invited. You invited Thursday. I'm throwing a little game night for the Ravens Chiefs game.
Oh shit!
At the Brib.
Okay.
7:15. There's gonna be some wings. So all
right.
Yeah, lemon pepper.
Okay, bet.
Hot lemon pepper. You already know what time it is.
Yeah.
You know what time
all right, boys is in that thing. All right, man. Let's get to let me see. Hold on. Wait. Ooh. Okay, so here's a conversation that like I definitely want to have with you. So it's a question. Do you feel like a man will change for the right woman, or do you feel like a man changes when he wants to?
Ask the question one more time.
Do you feel like a man will change for the right woman, or a man will eventually change when he wants to?
I think both can be true. Do I think which one happens more often? Which one I think is more legitimate would be the latter. Mm-hmm. But I think both can definitely be true.
I think a
lot of these, like, honestly, I think a lot of women, like, put niggas on game. Some of these, like, right women, like the ones that be on their shit. Because the reality is that they kind of, man, I don't want to say this on the pod because niggas gonna disagree.
Go ahead, man. Honest. Listen. It's about discourse.
It's not that we follow women's lead, but what I want to say is that if we know that women are attracted to a certain thing, we tend to try to present ourselves to be that thing. You get what I'm saying? So if women want somebody who is clean, who is organized, who is, not a bum, this, that, and the third, then a man at best is going to try not to portray those things, even though he still may be a bum, buying his shoes on credit and getting that $35 upcharge on for the pool view. Please keep doing them, my niggas. What? But I'm single.
Yeah.
So look, life is hard now.
Life is hard now. As a single man. Look.
So, but no, I'm being for real. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can get a woman out there who's like really driven this, that, and the third, and gets with somebody who may have some drive in him, but needs that pulled out. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He is just, becomes like top tier because of that. So, but I think both can be true. But I think what we would prefer is that a man look at himself in the mirror and say, hey, these are the things that are my shortcomings and I need to work on them. I need to get up and like go work out. I need to get up and maybe read more. I need to get up and invest. I need to get up and just do better today than it was yesterday, and attempt to put myself in a position to be better tomorrow than I am today. So, but that's my opinion. That was a lot of words.
Because it makes sense. But I think that the first part is only true because of the second part, and that's because if you on dumb time, you don't like. I can't see a woman pulling you up out of that, right? Like you already have to be somewhat in a state of understanding that, like, yo, some changes need to be made for the right. Like the foundation has to be there, right? Like if you think about like a house, like you can't just come and build a house on grassy road. You know what I'm saying? Like
there has to be something to work with.
There's got to be a foundation there to even begin with.
And I'll agree to that.
For a woman to show up and then even try to,
because somebody of that magnitude is not just gonna fuck with a bum completely. Like she would need to see something, some type of light.
Something already there, right?
Yeah,
like
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like in these real world examples, I mean these fake world examples in movies and shit where you see a nigga that ain't got shit going for him, he find the right woman and he automatically flips and changes.
What's the joint with LL Cool J and Gabrielle Union?
Deliver Us from Evil.
Deliver Us from Evil, yeah. But the dude had a lot of work ethic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, that's the thing, right? So see, the thing is the foundation is there, right? The work ethic is there, but the person doesn't have a sense of direction. You see what I'm saying? Like that's where a woman can come into play and help a man out who, you know what I'm saying, strong-minded, willed, hardworking, has a vision necessarily for where he wants to see his life going, but he's not taking direct steps. Because I know personally for like a lot of people that I know, and even me, I've been through that.
I was going to ask you personally, do you feel like that's what it was for you in your current situation?
No, but Trisha was much more grounded than me. You know what I'm saying? Like me, when we got together, you know, saving and doing all that shit wasn't even a thought in my head. Like, but to her, saving came naturally. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that was something that, you know, I've struggled with shit. Like I said, we still kind of struggle. I'll still hop on Amazon and just order some shit, not even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And then she'll come to me and be like, hey, there's $500 on this card now. You need to chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, slow down, you know?
My bad.
Yeah, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you don't order like 8 things this week, you know? So like she has to like bring me back to reality. So it's like, it's still things like that like even to this day that like I still struggle with. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm much better than I was, but but even still, I was never really, how can I put it? I was never really goofy though. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't go out and go down to my last $10 and try to make it a payday. You know what I'm saying? Like I would spend money recklessly, but even still, like I still had some concept of like paying bills, and I had an apartment and I had a car and a car note. You know what I'm saying? Like I had responsibilities. So even with like me and Trish though, my bad. It wasn't so much that she definitely made me a better man, but what I'm saying is I didn't necessarily change because of her. I just had a better understanding and more direction of like the kind of man I needed to be in order to be a proper husband and shit like that. And then also you can talk about my upbringing, and I didn't really have great examples of, you know what I'm saying, a husband, a proper father figure and shit like that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think that when it comes to this question of whether or not a man changes, can a woman change a man? I don't know if she can necessarily change a man, but what I'm saying is she can definitely help a man take his own vision and his own work ethic and his own pride and all that shit and channel it and harness it in the direction that it needs to go. Yeah. Organize that shit.
Lay out a roadmap.
Yeah. And that's where, because if we're gonna keep it a beam, man, sure. Men definitely are on top of that shit too. But women for a lot of times have like clear visions and directions about where they want to
go. I kind of like, I'm okay with having a female leader, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I really want the right one. I just have an issue with Kamala. Huh? You know what I'm saying? And Elizabeth Warren would have been a dog. Mm-hmm. She would have been a dog for America. I was with it, man.
I don't think
I was with it, but
I really don't think people's issue is with having a woman. Although it depends.
I think a lot of people's issues.
Some people got issues and problems. But with that being said, not to get too off topic, but it's at the end of the day, because I'm a manager, you follow the lead of whoever your leader is, right? So if they talking that talk and walking that walk, and again, if Carmella wins and she gets in there and shit gets better, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we know that, and my issue has always been, it's never been with either person running. Although again, it kind of is, but it's just about the fact that like I don't feel like y'all are addressing problems. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like y'all are slapping band-aids on things, and that doesn't fix problems. But like I said, getting back to the whole woman thing, I don't think when in two households, you know what I'm saying, like whether or not, the man's the leader of the household, woman's the leader of the household, whatever, however you decide to set up your dynamics, I don't think that's the issue as long as both of you respect each other and understand where both of y'all are trying to go.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I want to make this very clear because I think the red pill movement has really like got us fucked up. Mm-hmm. The reality is like, yes, of course, like every man out there should want to lead. And every woman out there should be able to want to see something and like guide the way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it works. Mm-hmm. For everything. Y'all need to work together. Y'all need to be a team, a unit. You know what I'm saying? If one person's washing dishes, my nigga, go dry. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? One person, is washing clothes and put them together. Maybe you help fold. Like that's okay. It is not a problem to help one another. And likewise for her, because you're gonna need her to probably hold something if you fixing something. Like,
and that's how the shit go around.
Come on, you're not like, putting together a whole entire desk or whatever, and there's no other set of hands. If she right there, hey, can you hold this for me right here, or hold this right here while I screw this in? Yep. It happens. So yeah, man, like the red pill movement make it seem like the shit is just so black and white. Like one person needs to stay in their lane and this person needs to stay in their lane. Like, nah, y'all are in this car together, you're in this vehicle together, and y'all are in one lane together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you work at who does what better and who's not, and where can you be a helping hand in situations. So, but yeah, I think it's both, but I do agree with you. I think first, which is why I think what I said, damn, you are right. I cannot pick a side with some of these subjects.
No, I don't think this one has like a definitive answer. I just feel like that foundation for the man has to already kind of be there.
You need the ladder.
You know what I'm saying?
If you really want a good woman, no good woman gonna come for you or even check for you if you just like, if you're not doing nothing right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If you have no ambition, no goals, and you're not working towards those ambition and goals. She got to at least see something to be able to trust that, like, all right, I'm working with something.
Now, anyone of any self-value isn't going to see value in someone who doesn't have any. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and that goes for men too, right? Like, we're not going to look at a woman who has absolutely nothing going for her and then be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to wife her up, bro. 100% fact. So like, why would a woman see that in a man, bro? Like, it's like, so that conversation happens a lot of times, and they always make it seem like if you a man and you're not doing shit, then ain't no woman going to want you. Well, I mean, I don't know where you niggas live, but I don't check for women who ain't got shit going for themselves either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't who wakes up in the morning and says, you know what I really want? I really want somebody that's going to be a leech. And you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a fucking cancer on my life. Like, nobody wakes up and looking for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be something there. But at the end of the day, going back to what I was talking about is if y'all respect each other and you think about it from the perspective of like you a boss, right? At the end of the day, if your employee brings something to you, you know what I'm saying, that's of value, you're going to take what they got to say into consideration, right? Especially like if they think they can change maybe a certain process or something they think they can maybe improve upon. Like, you at least going to allow an ear to that. You don't just sit up here and just completely dismiss them, because that would be an ineffective leader, even as a household, right? So like when we had these conversations talking about like men leading and stuff like that, right? Like, a lot of y'all are hit at and think that like you just supposed to make the decision on every goddamn thing, and that ain't what a leader is, bro. Works, I don't know
even as somebody who,
what rock y'all living under, man.
I take into account the things that like my employees say, things that my clients say, and I try to make fair decisions based off of that. And sometimes I'm wrong in those decisions. Yeah, I can look back and be like, man, I could have done this, but you learn from that. Nobody should just, even presidents, they have a cabinet. Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, niggas are here lead, and I think leading is make every decision.
Well, that's how that's how this shit, like, that's how some of these red pill dudes make it seem like.
Okay, yeah. So some of y'all being brainwashed, bro. Like, first off,
and then go drop hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month to hear them say the same shit. Like, but y'all ain't got no. Let me stop.
No, you can read about that shit for hours. Yeah, listen, I can't talk about that side. If that shit's working for them, cool. odds are it's probably not, right? The person who's ever dealing with them is probably in hell. But even with that being said, man, if you think about the best person you ever worked for, that was somebody who valued your opinion, listened to you, you know what I'm saying, took things into consideration when you brought up ideas and shit like that, right? If you ever, your worst manager ever was probably somebody who was just on your shit all day, didn't listen to a goddamn thing you had to say, and always fucked up everything. And so at the end of the day, who would you rather work for? You can use that exact same example to say, who would you rather be with? You know what I'm saying? And so if you work together, make shit happen together, work on things together, do everything together, you know what I'm saying? Should work out. So, okay. All right. Before we get up out of here, the Joe Budden pod had an interesting topic that they talked about on a recent pod here. I'm going to run the video and then we're going to come back and we're going to discuss it. It's the last thing we'll talk about.
$1 million is a lot of money to you. I still think $1 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
And when people say a lot of money, I think they confuse it with life-changing money. Like a lot of times,
It's also life-changing money.
$1 million is life-changing money.
It can be.
It can be.
No, it is. Not it can be. It is.
Today in northern New Jersey, New York, $1 million is not life-changing money.
Not at all.
It's not.
Not even
It
close.
is.
Yes, it is.
$1 million would change my life, and I'm not poor.
And there's plenty of people like Parks.
Yeah.
If I got an extra $1 million today, it would do something to my life.
But I think when people say change your life, they mean like drastically change your life. If we gave you another $1 million today, if you already have one, I don't know, but if we gave you another $1 million today, it could buy you a house. That would change your life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But it wouldn't take you out of here. So I think that's what people mean when they say change your life.
Yeah.
Or life-changing money.
Come on.
Woo.
Come on.
You's a fucking nut.
Ish.
You's a fucking nut,
Ish,
nigga.
bro. Ish. My
Listen.
God. No, let me
Okay, go ahead.
cook first,
Take
man.
the lead, man.
Because this shit's so stupid, dog. This shit is dumb. Even if, and this is what's upsetting me is that, like, dog, we get it. You got money. We get that. No problem. You know what I'm saying? You got M's. You got 7 figures. Maybe you touching 8 figures. No problem. But even if you touching 8 figures, if I just told you that 10% of what you got right now, I'm just giving it to you right here in the envelope, that is life changing.
Yeah.
Because even if you were to take that million and just invest it alone or go buy some properties, put in a high yield savings, whatever, and you retire on that from year to year on compounding interest, that is life changing. That is generational wealth right there working for you and you don't need to touch it. So I don't even care what level you at. And then he says something about you buying a house. Yeah, that's life changing, but there's no but. If you're somebody that doesn't own a house and somebody just gave you a fucking house, that is life changing. And that is more life changing for 78% of Americans than not. And we're only talking about Americans, my nigga. Because we all know that Americans are the most like blessed individuals out there in this world.
Pretty much.
You go to any other country that is not America. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Go to any other country and tell 100 people that you've given them $1 million, they're gonna probably faint on you. Let's just keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't make no sense. $1 million, first and foremost, gets you out of debt, life changing,
easily.
You know what I'm saying? Gets you ownership in things like, you know, certain equity, like maybe a vehicle that you ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, doing nothing with. A house, maybe getting your retirement in order, maybe making sure that the people around you don't have student loans and this, that, and the third, or putting your kids through school now without loans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is like people literally work all their lives for 50 plus years and die just to do what I just said. And $1 million will eradicate that.
Easily.
That's life changing. And I'm not broke. I make a little bit of an income. $1 million would change my life. And take the 30%. Take the 30%. Let me just keep my 700. $1 million would change my life. Come on, man.
It's unquestionable that sometimes people can become out of touch with reality once they've touched a certain amount of money. And although their perspective that they were trying to give has, you know, they're able to explain it, it still doesn't, it still is flawed, because to say that $1 million isn't life-changing money means that that even to this day you still have no concept of money, because you owning your own crib is absolutely life changing. My guy, you like people right now can't.
And I'm glad you made it. I'm really glad that you made it, dog. But that's like,
but I'm saying
that's a crazy thing to just get out there and say when the majority of you, damn near all the people who watch you don't even have close to 10% of $1 million in any kind of account collectively.
But hold on. See, the problem is the way he was trying to look at it is his definition, which is far outside of the realm of what any normal person would consider life changing, is, you know what I'm saying, like you set for life. And that to me ain't life changing. Like
but it's a good step. $1 million is a good step to be able to say that you're now working towards being set for life.
But again, like if you put into totality, understand that the taxes on my house are like $500 a month. If you get $1 million, you can go work for $20 an hour and be able to afford to live here now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like you can make $40,000 a year.
It allows you the freedom to do
and you're good. You could like quite literally buy this house. You can work
minimum wage as a part-time employee.
I'm saying,
and literally sustain yourself for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life,
be able to retire and kind of do whatever you want to do.
I don't like that. That's the problem, right? Like, so it's not so much that they're just out of touch with reality, right? And so this is what happens a lot of times in politics. I remember in my psychology class, he was going over. This was back when Mitt Romney was running against Barack Obama. He was all like, Mitt Romney said something on like an interview, and he was saying something about how like he don't understand why poor people just don't take their parents' house and like, you know, their parents' money and like go invest it. Poor people don't have no money, Mitt Romney. Like,
yeah, I remember that.
Fuck are you talking about?
I remember that.
Like they don't have no money. You know what I'm saying?
And they cooked them.
It was just recent. Joe Biden had an interview, or at least it was reported that he didn't understand why so many Americans were still upset when the economy is doing so well. Nigga, the economy gonna always do better. People don't have no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't just alluded to them. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's so many people out here who don't
but you
know
gotta realize for them, they're so out of touch that for them, all citizens are just numbers. They're just numbers. You know what I'm saying? They're numbers. I
don't want to just dilute it down to that. What I'm saying is that they truly have no concept of the real world anymore.
Yeah, of course.
It's lost. You know what I'm saying? So like you don't even have the right to talk about what $1 million is because you have no concept of like what the average American is dealing with. But I'm gonna
be honest, but what's upsetting me is that at one point, everybody that's on that pod right there, dog, they at one point know the value of what $1 million. They still know what Joe Budden said was right. What are you talking about? Joe Budden got M's. You know what I'm saying? Even Joe Budden said, bro, you give me $1 million right now. Come on. What are we talking about here? That just lets you like, bro, when you get, sometimes you get on the, you know, when these people get on the pod, they get into this character.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me that if right now everybody just having a drink and somebody on their birthday went up to Ish and gave him $1 million, that Ish not gonna act like that's not $1 million that he just got.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You're not making $1 million purchases on nothing every year.
Yeah.
You're not. Unless it's a crib. You're not buying $1 million Ish. You're not buying $1 million car. You're not buying $1 million watch. Ish, I know, I watch you. I hear the things that you say. You're not even that type of dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, $1 million would be life changing. What are we talking about?
Yeah, man. And this is
they got
when
planes. They got planes out there for like 2 M's, bro. If you want to buy a plane, like, no, you can do it.
Yeah, with $1 million. I mean, I guess the point here is this type of mentality is the reason as to why it's kind of
narcissistic.
It's narcissistic, but it also goes to show you that just because you're giving money doesn't mean you know how to keep money or that you know how to grow money, because anyone with any level of common sense or that has any type of financial understanding knows that $1 million is life changing.
Dog, today Nvidia went down 9%. I had to go into my account, transfer $1,000, $500 to my HSA, $500 to my IRA, and I try to scoop up as much Nvidia as possible. You know what I'm saying? Just because I saw that it dropped 9%.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if I had $1 million, you think that would be my first thought? Is let me just no. Like, come on, man. People out here scraping just to like find themselves a little come up here and there. $1 million?
I mean, listen. You can't
Even
give
in New
people,
York, you can buy property in New York. That's life changing to have property in New York.
I mean, yeah.
Mind you.
Don't get me wrong though. To a certain extent, I understood that aspect of it, right? Like in San Francisco,
It don't go as far.
$1 million
I get what
doesn't
he's
go.
saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the reality here is $1 million. You live in New York. Guess what? You just bought yourself 4 or 5 years worth of cushion.
Yeah,
come to Texas, build a whole new life, bro.
Or you just thank you.
Like like
you able to bring people with you. You can really bring
move your
family.
You can move your family.
I'm not just talking about your
For
wife,
sure.
your wife and kids. I'm talking about you can bring your moms, your dads,
for sure,
your siblings, they family. You can get about 2-3 cribs.
Let's get up out of this 600 square foot.
I mean, let's get up
$1,800 a month apartment.
I'm gonna get 2-3 cribs in a neighborhood.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And we just gonna figure it out here.
Dog, I'm telling you, like the audacity to say it is egregious. The more I think about it, the more I realize how egregious it is.
Mind you,
to say $1 million,
even if you're
a
top 1%er, which Ish is not a top 1%er, but even if you're a top 1%er, dog, that's an egregious statement to make.
Bro, $1 million come up missing off the P&L, they firing somebody. You know what I'm saying? So to say $1 million ain't life changing money is beyond ridiculous. It's egregious. It's just,
let that nigga lose $1 million right now.
Nigga would die.
I bet you his life changed. What? Come on, bro. Get up out of here.
Ain't no other way to put it, man.
That's a dumb thing to say.
It is because you know why? Because he's thinking about, from his perspective, he's thinking like, oh, but I'm still gonna have to go to work. Just because you still got to go to work doesn't mean it's not life changing, bro. Like the thought process.
You should want to go to work if you get $1 million. By the way,
the perspective he was trying to give. Again, makes sense the way he's saying it. The problem is it's not rooted in reality. He's an
articulate person, so it will make sense, of course.
It's not rooted in reality.
He can articulate himself, but it's dumb. It's dumb.
It's not. It's very bougie. It's very lackluster and
very light skinned
and complete void of just
Demir, whatever the fuck you want.
Demir, I still don't know what that means.
I still don't know. That should be pissing me off.
I've been watching videos and I still don't. It's very Demir. I still don't know what it means.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm too old for that. I'm
crazy. I can literally
now.
Google it and I won't do it.
You know, I have not thought about Googling the shit.
I won't do it.
It's got to be on Urban Dictionary. I'm gonna Google it after
It's
this.
probably.
You know
I think it's a real word.
It is.
Right,
man, go ahead. Let's Google it, man.
Hey Siri, what does Demir mean?
Put it up to the mic.
Reserved, modest, and shy, typically used of a woman, a demure young lady. Antonia was pensive and demure. Okay.
Man, I still don't know.
Reserved, modest, and shy. All of y'all talking about y'all demure, but got your ass out. Y'all ain't demure. Y'all ain't demure.
Not nobody that's demure.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Oh, this conversation ain't demure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look, if you know, $1 million will set you up for life. There's no point in having this conversation, man, but it's exhausting whenever you see people who like, and none of them in there, like you talked about, is really touching money like that to even say $1 million isn't life changing.
Come on, dog.
So I feel you.
I can see Warren Buffett saying $1 million isn't life changing. Okay,
yeah,
you're right, Warren. Being like, no, I'm so serious. No, you are right.
I feel you.
Jeff Bezos say something like that. My nigga, correct. $1 million isn't life changing for you.
Yeah,
but for all y'all niggas out on a pod, who literally spend 6 hours, fucking 3-4 times a day to probably make $1 million ish, damn near maybe a month or whatever. Yeah. That's fucking life changing.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
50 Cent just talked about how, like, you know what I'm saying, Dame Dash told him when Eminem gave him $1 million.
That's so pompous.
It
dog.
is.
If that's the case, then why don't you go break $1 million and give it and give it to a fund every year? You're not doing that, are you? No. I don't want to call you a bum because you're not a bum, but you pissed me off with that dumb. I actually like Ish. You know, I watched that pod. I told you, I watched the hell out of that pod. That shit dumb as hell. When you sent me that clip, I was like, man, these niggas. And I'm gonna watch the pod on Thursday because that's usually when I watch it.
Okay.
Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I watch it for the whole week. And I'm gonna get to that part and I'm gonna be so upset.
Yeah, man.
I usually respect the things that Ish be talking about, but that nigga, I'm so glad Joe Budden stood on business. Like, and he got more money than everybody there. He like, what do you mean? $1 million?
Dog, $1 million is life changing, bro. Most people don't even make over $40,000 a year. Man. And then you know how long it takes you to touch $1 million in your life? If you only making like,
do you know how many hours I work?
Dog.
Do you know how many hours I work?
Yeah.
I don't have $1 million, dog.
Yeah, bro.
I don't have $1 million.
Sun up to sun
So
down.
you tell me would $1 million be life changing? Most definitely. I probably still get up and work. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna take like a good 2-week hiatus. Y'all ain't gonna see me.
Good job.
Y'all ain't gonna see me. I'm gonna get feet rubs every day.
Exactly.
Everything. But when I get back, I'm going right back to work. And yes,
think about what that would do for your sanity to be able to take 2 months off. Just and just
I didn't say 2 months, I said 2
no,
weeks.
No, but I'm saying, right, let's say like you've been working, you 50 years old, you've been working sun up to sun down, back breaking, hard construction labor, all in the sun, dog, and you get to go take a 2-week vacation. Nigga, you might come back, you might have less gray hair. You know what I'm saying? Standing up straighter.
It's not
you know
life
what I'm saying?
changing.
Not life changing. What are you talking about?
First off, you know the number one killer for people? Stress.
Stress.
Yeah. What do you think most people stress about day to day?
Money.
Thank you.
Money.
So, dog, can we get Ish on the goddamn? Can we get Ish on the bro?
That alone,
dog. Ish, you pissed me off with that
alone
comment,
is the conversation, bro.
Come on, man. It's not life changing.
Yeah, that's wild.
You
man.
sat up there and got on YouTube and said it's not. But y'all gonna let that shit ride. YouTube, you let that shit ride. Let this shit stay. YouTube, y'all gonna let somebody get out there and say that dumbass comment, but you won't let me and Raph put people on game.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You need to get us some likes, some subscribers. We gonna tell y'all that $1 million is life changing.
I mean, y'all ain't got to be told that. Y'all got sense, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But
some people out there, you know what? It's not life changing.
It's crazy.
As I live here in my mom's basement.
Somebody poor will try to say that like $1 million.
I need $1 billion. $1 billion is life changing, but $1 million doesn't cut it. That's what Ish said.
No, I feel him though, man. I feel him though.
He's spitting facts.
He's spitting facts, dog. Shut up, nigga.
Fucking bum.
He got a pot to piss in, bro. All right. With that being said, before we get up out of here,
the Great Deliberators at it again.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we don't get shadow banned anymore and we start getting back to like normal.
I don't care, man. Y'all want to shadow ban us, no problem. The truth will get exposed regardless.
80, 90
There
views.
will be a day. There will be a day.
That's true.
And how many views did we get on the last episode?
17.
That was such a good episode.
It was a really good episode.
You know what, YouTube? I don't care. You ain't got to push it. You ain't got to push it. I love it.
Y'all some
I
haters.
love it.
Y'all some
So
haters.
we'll have fans go back and be like, hey man, these niggas was good back in the day.
Yeah, that is. Like,
I don't know why they ain't.
I don't know. They wilding now.
Yeah. Fucking cancel these niggas.
That's what we gonna make it. We gonna make it when we say that one outlet that has comics.
They had such good content.
They had such good content. Now they just saying a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
The check big enough. I'll say some bullshit.
I'll probably won't. But you give me $1 million. Give me $1 million. I'll say whatever the hell you want.
Hey, script this motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't give a
script. Hey, listen, I'm telling y'all. Nah.
And back to our sponsor, BetUS.
Paid for by Project 2025.
Yeah. I swear I'll get on here with a Trump hat, all of that. You a sellout.
Hey,
you damn right I'm a sellout.
I wanted to talk about this for a second. Hey, black people, listen to me. I swear to God, I feel like black people missed the greatest come up ever. Can you imagine if we had just like stayed behind the scenes and made little Trump shirts and shit and sold them shits on like TikTok, doing like this whole little 10-year run here? You know how much money you could have made?
It would have been dope.
You know how much money you could have made, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
would have been dope.
I'm just saying, dog, we could have been millionaires, bro. Like, dog, listen, the next time some shit like this happens,
that's not life changing.
the next time some shit like this happens, I swear to God, I ain't gonna be behind the curve, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say all that shit and I'm gonna come on YouTube one day. Ha ha, bitches. I made all this money off of you white folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, y'all. With that being said, though, if you made it this far, we appreciate you for making it. Make sure you like,
comment,
and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Also, make sure you tell your mama, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, father, brother. Share with a coworker. Share with a homie. Share with somebody who's got $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Ask them if $1 million is life changing.
Yeah.
With that being said, until next time, we out.